What am I trying to say? Are we even recording? If I look into the camera, will it tell me if I'm recording? Oh, gosh. We got some crazy hair today, folks. Welcome back. So Tom and I just moved into our first apartment together. It's really exciting. We've been having a lot of fun, but we've also been waiting for furniture. It has been, oh man, it's been a disaster with COVID and waiting times and shipping delays. I can't even begin to explain to you. We slept on an air mattress for almost 2 months. That's how long we had to wait for our mattress to be delivered. We kind of rushed to get into this apartment, and so we had bought a couch right before we moved in. And they said, oh, because of COVID and shipping delays, it's not gonna get here for a few weeks. And we're like, oh yeah, that's fine. And then we went into lockdown. So our shipping was delayed even more. They were supposed to deliver it right into our apartment, set it all up for us and everything. But because of lockdown, they weren't allowed to deliver it into the apartment building. They had to just deliver it to the front door, and we were on our own. So we had to get my sister and brother-in-law to come and help us. It was chaos. So for the first 2 months of living in this apartment, we were sleeping on an air mattress. We had our camping chairs set up in the living room because we didn't have any furniture. We were basically camping in our own apartment. But now, finally, we have, I think, most of what we need. It's a 2-bedroom apartment, so we have our room, and then we have an office set up that we both share. Oftentimes, Tom is editing his videos, and I'll be editing photos, and then we'll kind of swap, and he'll edit photos, and I'll edit videos. And it's actually working out really well. I also wanted a space in the apartment that I could film videos. So Tom has his own studio in Woodstock, and he's been filming all his videos there. Actually, my drone unboxing video was at that studio. But I wanted somewhere that was my space. I didn't want to have to go to Woodstock every time to go and film a video. If I wanted to just film something really quick, I wanted to be able to do it just from the apartment right here. So we had this random space in our living room that we had no idea what to do with. There was nothing there. It was empty. It was a blank wall. We had nothing going on. And so I thought that I could turn that space into a little YouTube studio. So I haven't lived in an apartment since the beginning of university. I would say like almost 10 years ago was the last apartment that I was living in. Holy cow, 10 years. I'm not that old, am I?
10 years ago.
Oh God. No, wait, it can't be 10 years. Maybe 9. Let's say 9. That'll make me feel better. Okay, so 9 years ago was the last apartment that I lived in. I forgot how pared down your things need to be when you live in an apartment. You don't have the extra closets, you don't have the basement, you don't have a garage where you can just throw your extra stuff. You really have to make sure that everything that you have has a use and is not just sitting around collecting dust. So when I thought of the idea of building this YouTube studio in our living room, I wanted to make sure that it had many different functions. So obviously the first one is to be a nice backdrop for a YouTube video, but I also wanted to use it for photos. So if I had friends or family come over, we could do little photo shoots there. And I also wanted to make sure that because it is right in the middle of our living room, that it actually looked nice and it flows with the design of our apartment so far. So I think I have it mostly done. The only thing I need to find is a nice chair or a stool, but I can definitely wait for that. I think most of the stuff is done. The lighting setup is done. The backdrop, I finally got a plant. I've been looking for a plant forever. So a few weeks ago, I got all of my Amazon packages for the backdrop and most of the lighting, and I recorded my setup process. Thank God Tom is tall because I don't know how I would have done it without him. So I'll show you most of the setup process. I got a little frustrated because some of the lighting stuff wasn't really working out. So I ended up changing a few lights here and there. I came up with a different idea. My plans changed so many times, but I'll show you that. And then at the very end, I will show you the final product, or what I think is gonna be the final product. So enjoy.
We came here for a backdrop. How do you explain that?
Impulse.
Whoops, I tripped and fell and bought a Sigma.
Oh, this is too heavy. I'm too hot for this. Hey guys, so today we are going to be building a backdrop. We have this random space in our living room and we've not known what to do with it. And so I figure that I'm just gonna capitalize on this random space and build a cool backdrop for you. So, let's go. Oh, a box within a box. Ooh, cool. Heck yeah. Okay. Let's just empty all of the packages and then get building. Feels like Christmas. Oh, this is a fun looking box. Or is it 2 boxes? No, it's 1. Wow, that's cool. Ain't never seen nothing that cool. Get in the box. Get in. Good boy. Watch your nose, watch your nose. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, you guys, I'm so excited. That's what it's gonna be. Yeah! Because we're not smart enough, so we need our house to be smart with us. So we got a smart bulb. Okay. Uh-oh. Don't be so reckless. Okay. And what you guys didn't see, I got a paper backdrop from Henry's. That is going to be hung up right here.
What follows is a brief construction montage.
Connecting. So I should be able to leave this switch on, but then tell Google to turn it off and it'll turn off. Okay, so this is the final-ish? Final-ish? Is that a word? Final-ish? This is what I think is pretty close to the final product. I would have better lighting on my face, but we forgot the lights all at Tom's studio in Woodstock. So I'm just dealing with the natural sunlight that's coming in through the window right now. But for the most part, this is the way it's gonna look. So I have some nice pendant lights hanging here. They originally were not part of the plan, but I noticed that with having this spotlight here, it looked a little bit dark in this corner. And so I wanted to bring some attention and just like a little bit of detail over here. It's really nice ambient lighting. This spotlight is actually really cool because I can adjust it. I can turn the light anywhere I want. And I can also open these up and change the light as I want. And I also got this plant. I'm really excited about this plant. It's real, believe it or not. It is a real plant. Hopefully I can keep it alive. Fingers crossed. I also have a tube light underneath the plant just to give it like a little bit extra depth. So yeah, this is kind of what I'm working with. It might change a little bit here and there, but it fits really well with my setup right now. In the living room, I'm not taking up a whole lot of space, and it actually looks really nice when it's all lit up. So this is what it looks like without me sitting there. So yeah, I hope that this inspires you to be able to use any little space that you have and make a pretty cool backdrop with it. You don't need this whole like paper backdrop setup, but you can find like all these odds and ends, random things, paint a wall. I mean, I feel like I probably should have just painted the wall instead of getting the paper backdrop because my robot vacuum likes to drive into the paper and it's driving me crazy. So I hope this video has inspired you or helped you with creating your own ideas for your YouTube setup in your own small space. If you have any questions or if you've designed a cool space of your own, feel free to tell me in the comments or tag me in something on Instagram. I would love to see it. So thank you guys for watching. Please like the video, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified for any future videos. I am so happy that you guys have come along with me on this journey, and I will see you in the next video. And of course, I have to include my little Wembley in this video. Yeah, because everybody's here for you. You're the star of the show, bud. Can you say bye to our friends? Bye, friends. We'll see you in the next one. Whoa, that's a big smile.
Always think of you when spring comes, like it's something in the air.